My Valyrian and well met indeed. My name is Renstag and welcome back to the Celtigar Dynasty as we now come to the end of our journey. I am hoping, maybe not this episode today, but maybe in the next few episodes or just before New Year's Day, I hope to wrap this series up. Because my plan is to bring you a new series to replace this one for New Year's Day. New Year's Eve I hope to upload, so New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day and Christmas Eve will be a day where I upload the first episode of a new series. And I feel completely out of breath because I ran up the stairs and I'm absolutely knackered. Why I did that I don't know. But anyway, but I ran up the stairs anyway. Yeah, so there's going to be 5 new campaigns. The first episodes will be going up on 5 special days throughout as we round out 2024. Well, I guess New Year's Day is more the beginning of 2025, but I guess we'll kick it off with the first episode. So I'm going to end this series in the next few episodes. So I'm going to dedicate as many episodes as I can to wrapping this up. So this one you're watching today should go up on the 23rd. No, the 22nd. And then after then you'll get some videos dedicated to Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And that's the plan. And New Year's Eve will be either this or the other thing. And New Year's Day. So I'll go through what that is and what you might be expecting. So Christmas Day, so we'll just start with the beginning and how the channel's going to look like. So I decided that I'm going to not bother with live streaming. It's just too much work and I can't really be bothered. To be honest, it's a lot of work to set up all the camera work, and I'm not really going to have that many people watching. As I've seen my videos with reviews lately, I'm not really overly interested. So I'm not going to worry about it. I am, however, going to do... oh yeah, it's went law, by the way. I'm going to do a... So what we're going to do instead is I'm going to do 1 week dedicated to the historical battles, which is going to be a series dedicated entirely to historical battles. So covering the ones we've been covering recently, and then basically going through the list and just covering all of them essentially in Medieval 2, Divide and Conquer, Elder Scrolls, all the other Total War games, and just basically covering them all really. Is the plan. Also, the other week will be dedicated to, now as you may recall, and it's probably why many people have arrived and found my channel, was through installation guides and overviews. They were very popular on the channel. I did them ages ago, just because I thought it'd be something to do with the channel and something different, I suppose. And it got really, really popular, and I eventually started doing more and more, thinking, oh, these are really popular, let's do some more of these. And they were indeed very popular, and one of these stainless steel ones I've done then is on about 80,000 views, or some ridiculous number, which is just insane. So yeah, I'm going to bring that series back, but not in the same way, because the reason I don't do installation guides or overviews now is because they take up a lot of time and take up a lot of effort. And the installation guides are the subject of many messages and comments on YouTube of, oh, this doesn't work, this is not working, how do you fix this? I can't do that. It turns into a massive huge lengthy discussions about why this isn't working, can you help me with this, and it just gets, can you make this one, and it's too much. So I'm not gonna bother with that, but I am gonna bring you an overviews as well. I guess overviews always, they sound like you should deliver more information, and those videos when I made them were never I was literally just previewing the mod and I just called them overviews, which probably I should have called them something different. So, because I feel like I'm giving myself too much information, and by calling it an overview, it sounds like it's more than what it actually is. So, what I'm going to do is replace it with the preview series, which is dedicated to, you have a mod preview eventually, focusing on the mod itself, and then you have a preview dedicated to the faction. So, using DAC primarily as an example, and that's probably what I'm going to do first, using Divide and Conquer and covering the mod and talking about what it does and whatnot, and the setting, etc., as a basic preview. And then going on to cover the factions in their own videos. Again, not like faction overviews, which are incredibly dedicated, and there's lots of information in there. It's more of a case of just covering the mod, And just covering the mod as it is and giving you a basic preview. Not giving you a massive overview of all the things it does, just generally a couple things that, look, this is what it does, this is what the mod does. That's it. The next thing that I want to do, and this is also another thing, so we're going to have eventually 4 campaigns on the channel dedicated to other games, 4 campaigns dedicated to Paradox strategy games, and 4 campaigns dedicated to Total War, but split into with historical Total War games on one side and 2 fantasy Total War games on the other side. And so that makes sense. The 4 other games are going to be focusing, and primarily what it looks to be soon, is the Star Wars Games Marathon, where I'm going to play through all the Star Wars games, which will probably start with the Force Unleashed, number 1 and 2, which won the vote that we did. The Dynasty, the Ck2 stuff, once the 2 series I'm going to make are dedicated to probably a Targaryen Dynasty series, which is going to kickstart the... probably why I might do that New Year's Day. I just think it's a good way to kick off the... is it Year of the Dragon? No, I don't know. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to find out. One second. Is it... What year is it next year? Oh, come on. My phone. Oh, I hate you. Come on. Come on. Oh, stop being stupid. Come on. Find what year is 2025. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. How slow is it? Every time I want to use my phone quickly, it always like gets really slow. I always find it's like when I'm trying to send a message to somebody else about when to pick me up and whatnot. It just slows down ridiculously. What year is it? 25 in Chinese. That's what I'm looking for. The Year of the Snake. I guess that kind of works for the dragons. I mean, it's not Year of the Dragon, it's Year of the Snake, but I guess it's sort of... No, not really. It's close enough. I guess, you know, it's a reptile, but with wings. So, you know... Please don't give me a lengthy comment as to why that's completely wrong, because I'm sure it probably is horribly wrong, but yeah, it's fine. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to bring you a Targaryen Dynasty series when this ends, so that's going to replace this. Because it's been on the back of my mind for ages about doing a Targaryen Dynasty series, but doing it in a better way and whatnot. I'm going to crack on with that, probably. Unless I think of anything else to do that's better, but I think I'm going to go with that. They're at the moment, and there's currently a vote for it right now as we speak, between Arryn and Blackwater, which is the Arryn Dynasty, and the Bronn the Blackwater Dynasty, being voted for between those two at the moment, which will decide if we play either one of those 2 Dynasty campaigns. There will be, at some point, a Ck2 vote going through all the different mods that exist. Not Game of Thrones, so I'll exclude that from the vote, but any others I'll chuck in there. I've got 2 polls planned with 4 options on at the moment, so I think that's going to be probably those 4, I think. But I might look into some others yet. There's probably some out there that I haven't added to the list. So there will be a vote that will go through and decide what mod we play between Elder Kings, the Lord of the Rings one, the normal game, and just various other ones, Warhammer, Witcher, etc. There's loads. So I'll chuck those in. That'll be an eventual poll, and I'm also going to be doing the Hearts of Iron 4 series at some point, because it's been on the back of my mind to play that for ages now, so I'm going to just crack on and play it. While we're chatting, I'm going to go declare war of Volantis. I just cheated myself some money, cash, and prestige. So I'll wrap this series up today, and that's what I'm going to do. I half wanted to go grab... I'm just going to go attack Volantis first, because... Luring Gods... I can't remember what the reason was, but I wasn't going to fight these guys. Was it the... No, because I've given myself prestige. Because I just can't be asked to wait any longer. Or was I wasn't going to go attack on everybody else. I can't remember. Should we just attack on Mentara? Screw it, let's go in on them. I'll go for the Valyrian invasion. Yeah, we take occupied territory, that's fine, we'll do that. My goal for the remainder of this series is to form the North Valyrian Kingdom, and then eventually become the Empire of New Valyria. I don't know if I'm going to conquer everything, because to be honest, I don't really want to spend... Because again, I'm trying to wrap this up in the next couple... Before New Year's Day, so I have, 2 weeks or so before that comes around, so... I've got 2 weeks to wrap this up, and record other stuff, so I'm going to be quick as I can, really, and getting it all over and done with. Right. So we're going to go raise the Holy Order. I did give it off to Zorafo. I made my son betrothed to the Valyrian girl of my friend. My daughter is betrothed to Rhaegal Targaryen, my half-brother, who there on the court fortunately died of that, which I think was must have been during the recording, I think. My mother's alive. My grandmother died years ago. Other than that, not really lots happening. I don't think Daeron's had a kid yet. Oh, no, he did, but unfortunately died stillborn. And Daenerys married Orin, all of Valar's kids. And he's married the Lady of the Vale. So that's happened. We've got myself some money and gold. Just so I can do some stuff, really. Yeah, I'll call my allies into... Yeah, may as well. Why not? I will give him some gold at some point. We raise the Holy Order. So Zorafo is now like the commander-in-chief of that unit. Now, most of the mercenaries are actually all taken, so we don't really have a lot of choice. So we'll take the Company of the Rose, we'll take those guys. Ship-wise, we should be fine. We're mainly fighting on land. And we'll grab those guys. I'll leave the army at Tolos disbanded for now, because it's just going to die. And we'll take our 10,000k and go smack the crap out of the Valyrians in the area. No, that's fine. Right. Let's see how much they have. Yeah, fine. I can colonize in Nagaria, but that's a bit of a pain in the ass to do. Especially if it takes 50 years. So I'm going to gather up my men and get some morale up and then we'll move in. So yes, I'm going to do a Hearts of Iron 4 campaign next, which is the idea, which should be kind of enjoyable. Cool. Yes, I will give my relatives some money. Because... Good God, 700 gold, that's so much. Can I just give them like a book or something? Yeah, you can take that, I'm not overly bothered. Although you actually do not like me that much. So maybe I might have to give you the 700 gold to reassure his alliance. But essentially, I'm not really bothered about this series being fighting the White Walkers, because we're just going to win. Eventually, we'll become the Emperors of Valyria, no problem. We have a dragon, we have an army, and we'd be fine. Eventually, I mean, I know like right now our army isn't massive, and the mercenaries is basically cheating. But in my headcanon, we've arrived at Nagaria, Valyria, and the Black Cliffs, and discovered lots of money vaults, and we've just taken all the money basically because we've conquered them and occupied them basically. So there you go. What else was I going to say? But other than that, we have a massive alliance with the Celtigars, with 500,000 men, and we have a very good dragon. So I just don't think it's going to be much of a challenge later down the line. We've got an organizer actually, because that's... No, I don't. And yeah, I'll give them some gold because that will secure our alliance with them, which will make this job a lot easier. We're alive. We're unalive. Now we're going to arrive at Montaris. And Larissa's just been killed off. Died in battle against the forces of some Septon. So I think they're fighting the Reach or something over some land, I think. That's in the hands of Maria, her 2-year-old. Yeah, that's going to go well, I'm sure. I got another son who was born, Aegon. Well, we're going more like Valyrian names, aren't we? Are we? I don't know. So we've gone with Valyrian, as a nod to Valyrian the Black Dread, but... I might name him after my nephew, actually. Or Orin, maybe? Who is the guy? No, my other relative. No, I think I could score him Daeron as a nod to my nephew, I think. As he's done pretty well. Who we marry him to, I have no idea, actually. Who is in my court that I could marry him off to? Not really anyone that great. I'll teach him dragon stuff. Because most people are kind of like miles away. Who is around in the area that could be Worth it. Probably her. She's got the attractive trait, so that might be a win in my son's books there. So yes, we're gonna do Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. There will be a mod vote between several different options. We've got 16. So yeah, there's 16. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So that's happening. There's plenty of mods and things to vote for that. So that's happening. And we are going to intercept them. Excellent. And they've got no commander here at all. So we're just going to beat the crap out of them. Deploy my dragon in battle, because I can. Also, the lagginess of this game is a pain. I would like also, because we're going to be playing the new series, I want to update the game as well. But I did see that actually I might already have the game updated, but it just displays 2.1 on the menu, so I guess we'll find out if that's the case or not. I know there are a couple of Dragon Riders hanging about, but I don't really have it. I think we're going to be pretty much fine. And I'm just keen to wrap this up. And I want to do some things before I wrap this up first. I want to, you know, take the Valyrian Kingdom, kick off the event, and then do the Valyrian Empire thing as well. So I don't know if I'm going to revisit those mods again, because I'm looking for a stable mod build for my next Ck2 campaign. And I'm going to be very cautious on what mods I choose. So I'm going for stability over anything else, because that's the way I'm going to play the game. So there you go. Yeah, we'll be Hoi 4 thing coming at some point, which will be kind of fun. Might maybe branch out, play some of the other Paradox games, like Vic 2 or Victoria 3, but I have Victoria 2. And others, but I think Hearts of Iron 4 has already taken me a long time to learn that, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Your enemy, Lord Celtigar, was slain. Excellent. Killing in personal combat my commander, Ck2, actually. Who died? Some man, no one of interest. So that's happening. So that's going to be your 4 Paradox games. Prisoner Maul. We've destroyed his ship. And she's been captured. Not good. Oh wow, wow, 17,000. Oh, okay, that's a hell of an army in there. Wow. Alright, so we're getting troops replenishing even if we're not in our own territory. That's interesting. But yeah, they can't get through the mountains here to get to Draconis or anything like that, so we're pretty good. They could attack the Black Cliffs, but I'm not overly bothered if they do that. Oh, I know why I was going to attack those guys, because the Kingdom title was, the Kingdom title, because I can then take over and give out lands and titles and High Lordships, but I can't, because I'm not a Kingdom title, annoyingly. I'll be taking that. The Temple and City's all that's left, but I'm going to grab Tolos next, I think. Ah, I'll just get him to join me. Why has the king only got 120,000? We had like 500,000. He does, yeah. Maybe it doesn't display that amount, that higher number, I don't know. I would like to nab all the High Lordship lands, so of North Valyria mainly. So I'd like to nab Teleria, this from Yunkai, and basically that would be how we wrap it up, basically. So yes, you're going to get some of these Total War stuff, some of these Ck2 stuff, and maybe some other Paradox games in the future. Ck2 is my primary favourite, so you're going to see more of that. Maybe at some point we'll dive into Ck3, but I'm not in a rush to do that anytime soon. I could have just continued to siege that, couldn't I? Oh well. Just ask my allies to. I'll ask Daryl to siege because he's got the men, whereas Lord Viserys does not. So I'll ask him to join me. Oh. There's an army over there, but they've dipped away, thank God. We may as well ransom all my... I can ransom him for 70 gold pieces, thank you very much. Ah, I built the observatory. I must have, did I build that? When did I build that? I must have, like, forgot about that. My observatory is finally ready. It's with great anticipation that you prepare to make your first observations. I guess we do that as well while we're here. I'm just very keen to wrap up this story, really, and move on to the next series, which I'm very much looking forward to. The Targaryen Dynasty should be fun. We're going to probably start with the earliest time period we can. I want to start in Old Valyria, as lords eventually rise up to like becoming probably the kingdom title, maybe not the empires, because the emperor is like it's like the Holy Roman Empire. You become the emperor of the new Valyria or Valyria, but you can lose it in election to like another family if you do things. I don't know if it's I don't know if you can like choose to either inherit it or you can like fund a campaign or something like that. Or it's just a case of you just lose it and you have no choice to whoever like the best. It's like elective succession essentially. So yeah, so I like to build up the Targaryens from like small lords to big sort of beefy lords in the Valyrian Empire, and then eventually go off and then move on to like after the Doom scenario. Maybe play as Aegon the Exile. What's got an army coming this way? Can we see if we can wrap up the siege first? Yes, we can. Then move on to eventually Aegon the Conqueror and all that jazz. And see where he's going. Is he going to get locked movement? So I'll move in on, take him on. There we go. Let's move in. I will ask Celtigar to join me this time, because that is quite the army, and I might be. Nah, we have a dragon. When you have a dragon, it's just easy. It's just such an easy. It's a win. It's basically an auto win essentially if you have a dragon. But it makes sense because it would be. It's like a nuclear bomb. If you had a nuclear, if you had a nuclear bomb as Lord Prince Arthur, it basically would be that equivalent to just dropping that on your enemy, and you've won. Obviously, the radiation is a whole other thing. I'll grab the main counties, because that should be enough to wipe them out, because then they have the cities, and that, yeah, it should be fine. Right, we'll move on. What was I saying about the... Yeah, the Targaryen Dynasty. Yeah, so we move on to Aegon, do all the different scenarios, and we just do all the scenarios. It's a bit like the House of Dragon series, but with all basically Dynasty series, and we'll do everything. Eventually, I'll continue on from certain points if it's like a particularly interesting thing to cover, maybe. But I'm not like overly keen. I'm not gonna do it if it's boring. Because this series, I could have ended this ages ago. If it wasn't for Miss idea of going to North Valyria, I probably would have been like, yeah, let's just end this. But we haven't, and we're still here. So, but this series is climbing towards its end. I could obviously drag it out even longer. But it's like flogging a dead horse at that point. What's the point? That sounds a really weird thing to say. But yeah, it's just no point. We may as well just wrap it up. Do something new. And people are still watching. And people, I think, are still enjoying it. But not really much activity in the comments these days. Probably because my channel inactivity lately. But hopefully that will improve as time goes on. Lady Targaryen is born from my sister-in-law. I can marry her off to... No, I can't, because I've already married her off. Durham Hamroast, that's a good shout. What about you, Bathan, anyone wants you to marry? That's any good? Any good being good traits, not like Clubfoot or... I mean, yeah, that's fine. Who cares? Series is over soon anyway. Or will be in the next coming days. But obviously, next videos you will see will be the Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and Boxing Day ones, which should be fun. But yeah, Targaryen Dynasty should be fun. I'm looking forward to this idea of blending all the, bringing in the worlds. Oh god, this is laggy, isn't it? I think we've established that. Bringing in all the different scenarios and just playing them all really, and having the laugh with it, I think would be fun. And Aaron would do a similar thing if the Blackwater thing wins. So with Bronn, there's only really one scenario we can do with Bronn, and that's kind of oh, he's captured. Idiot tried a riverman actually. Wonder why he's so far from home. But yeah, I like that idea. I think it's going to be fun. And with Bronn, it will be probably the one scenario, because I can't really think of any others. Unless I can think of, like, some random scenarios where Bronn's, like, somewhere else. Yeah, I don't really care about his wife. Sorry, mate, but you're not that interesting to me. You have spent many nights looking at the stars in your observatory. It's truly fascinating. There are so many questions to ask. Is there something strange out there? Let's. I'll ask the real questions of the medieval era. You have slaves outside your capital who brought your camps into Cronus, so I've now become a slave trader, whether I like it or not, pretty much. Selling slaves is quite good, actually, because you can actually... I know we're not really in the slave trade, we just have slaves in our land, but I guess that's fine. How much is it for slaves, actually? I'm just curious how much it is, actually. Is everyone actually going to say yeah? Holy hell. How many slavers are there that are just useless? Come on. Ah, screw it. I can't be bothered. I won't bother getting Unsullied because Unsullied in this mod, for whatever reason, are horrible. They're like, they've just had a big nerf from the development team, it seems. It's like the Dothraki in, in Game of Thrones Season 8. Yeah, we just send them into the White Walkers. Why? Why not? Because that's what they would do. No, you'd flank the enemy, you idiots. Or better yet, sorry, sit inside of the settlement. You have Winterfell, great big fortress, and then you have the White Walkers who have to get into the settlement. But you have walls. So why meet them on the open field when you can let them come to you? And I've obtained a skull, apparently. That's lovely. It's cheery. Anyway, I don't care about some skulls, to be honest. But yeah, I just... military tactics. When you play strategy games, I think it applies more as well. Oh, I can't heal my dragon. No, because I turned it off. No, we're playing by the rules now. That's it. Yep, save it. Yeah, right, we're on. I think this is it. Goodbye. Goodbye. And that way I can keep the lesser lords. Oh, no, we've taken it all. Okay. Apart from... oh, no, that's... okay, brilliant. I'll take that. Should create the High Lordship and hopefully create the King. Oh, bugger. Oh, 46%. Ugh. Wait, why is Valyria independent? What? Why is Daygard... what? Why is he fucking the Lord of... what the hell is this game on about? Alright. Dagar's in charge of how? Exactly, did he get that? He just became the Lord of it. Oh no, it's in a bug again, isn't it? Where some reason my random relatives get... okay, that's just stupid. That's just bizarre, what the fuck? Yeah, no thanks, mate. Alright. That's just stupid. Stupid. Alright. Let's just... I don't know what's happening there, but let's just gather up our fleet and go kick the crap out of my nephew, who's just nicked that, apparently. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go colonise the Nagaria as well. There you go. And I can form the High Lordship of Draconis, which I'll keep myself, and I can make the Kingdom of North Valyria. Yay! We are now the King of North Valyria, and there hasn't been a king ever, so this is the first time. I haven't got all the random other High Lordships, but I saw out the titles today. Your achievement in founding the Kingdom of North Valyria means the bloodline of House Celtigar is now highly respected by all the peoples of your glorious domain. House Celtigar is now considered a traditional great house of the region, all in our grasp. A new Valyrian Celtigar bloodline established. Bloodline, yeah, okay, cool. But yeah, when you played, I think, strategy games and you look at other TV series that do these battles, you think to yourself, why are they doing that? Because you know that's stupid. Anyway, we have Bloodline, so let's have a little read what that is. Ignore that. North Valyria Celtigar Bloodline. King Arthur founded the Kingdom of North Valyria, bringing respect to House Celtigar throughout the region. Awesome. Okay, cool. I can upgrade stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go kick the crap out of my nephew, and that will be the end of today's... Not today's episode, but the end of today's little plan to beat the crap out of those guys. Obtain Valyrian Steel Sword. No, I want to make ourselves the Emperor, yeah. Actually, that's going to be not easy, is it, to do, because we've got to conquer. Yeah. What's the conditions to restore the Valyrian? Okay, we need to become the Emperor. Right, so we have to become the Emperor. Alright, that's going to be interesting. Let's do... I don't really care about any of these people. Who are you? Oh, you're some guy about 4 million miles away. I'm just going to release you all. Although if you want to give me 20 gold pieces, that is... I'm happy for you to do that. I don't really have any men, so I'm going to send over... We can just land there. We don't even need to... send Arthur. Send the guy that hates me. That's probably not a good idea. Let's send... Well, then again, he might die in battle, so, you know. There's a silver lining there. If he does, sadly, die. And that's a Jujur thing, because Valyria, which is our Jujur realm. I'm not sure why this bit is just black out. But I guess it's a ruin. But then wouldn't Valyria be a ruin, though? Okay. Alright, maybe not then. But yes, the other plans. Oh, our colours changed to North Valyria. Excellent. Okay, we shall, in a moment... Eventually, we'll take thingy. No, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna need all my ships, aren't I? That's annoying. You guys on? Oh no, you may as well just keep going that way now. All right, we'll begin the mass. I was gonna say mass assault doctrine. That's all right. Call for a physician, please. Could call my allies in, but I can't be bothered. This should be a particularly easy war, right? Hopefully. But yes, we're doing the 4 Paradox games, so that's happening. So the next things on the list are the new other games. So we mentioned the Star Wars Marathon, which is happening with the Force Unleashed series, which will be quite fun. And then we're also going to be doing the... So we've got Force Unleashed, and we've also got... Oh, I can do my dragon. I'm going to be doing a Mount and Blade series, which I have done before on the channel many years ago. In a time, well, when Bannerlord came out, I did a little series. And it was rather popular. The first episode got over 1,000 views. But all the other episodes got, like, started to decline massively. I don't know if it's because my playstyle was maybe rubbish. Could be that. Or because it, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. I'm not really sure. Maybe because my channel wasn't... I mean, I only had about 100 or so subscribers, so... Yeah, that was probably my most viewed video in a while. Yeah, we're taking that easily. Alright. We got, like... massive garrison compared to what they have in that. So yeah, there's a Mount and Blade vote that's going to be held at some point. You'll see, by the time you're watching this, you would have seen 2 parts of the Hearts of Iron 4 vote, and then you will see afterwards, on the 25th, I believe, you'll see the Mount and Blade one. So I'm just going to run through all the votes, and eventually there'll be like some other votes will happen as well. Like some final votes will kick off. Yeah, I don't know why why Celtigar has taken this. I don't know what's happened. Grant the High Lordship. What? Why would I do that? When did I grant... What? I didn't grant him shit. When did I do that? Is that like a bug? Because I don't think... I do not remember giving him anything. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, that's really strange, that. Because I don't remember doing that at all, but... yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Celtigar, you idiot. I invite him back to my court, but what a silly thing to do. Right. Expand the army, and we'll go sort out all our armies and stuff. So, I'll grab the crit high lordship of that, please. Thank you. And now we have the undisputed master of North Valyria. So, city. Oh, this guy's still alive. Wow, it's probably because I've got loads of tiles. That's why I don't like me. Makes sense. Temple of Anagaria. I'm going to grant that to my Red Priestess. Who is not here. Did she die? Died of what? No, we're not friends, are we? No, for some reason. I'm going to be temple leader of that. She'll want my friend, Lord. Good for Septum. Also banging my mother, but we don't talk about that. It's one of those things that isn't going to be discussed in renaming him Lord of Valyria. I know I could probably give, but I want to keep because if you give the colonies to other vassals, then screw up. Oh God. Ugh. Why? Ugh, you know what? I'm gonna just, I'm gonna cheat that. I don't know why, but why does it always do that? Why, when you give out a land, why is it so prevalent that sonority is just the, like, thing? Like, what the hell is that? I don't get that, that's just stupid. So I'm gonna jump in and just swap that over. Because my succession isn't, unless it, no, it shouldn't be. Yeah. It's a problem with giving it to people that have other family relatives elsewhere. They just really annoying. Alright, let's do that a minute. 1648. I will pause shortly because I need to go do some Christmas stuff. But yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, we shouldn't have the. Yeah, I know pretty much. Yeah, it should just be the same. Yeah, it should be the exact same as our succession laws. So I don't know why. Just breaking that off. So I don't know why it does that. It should be the exact same. It just seems bizarre to me, but there you go. Right, we'll have a look for our other vassals and see who we can give land to. Sugar Piper, you've been loyal for my realm for a while now. I think I'll name you High Lord of. I'm not worried about who gets the counties, just mainly. Yeah, I guess. But no, I probably should give them like stuff. I'll keep Anagaria and Draconis as like the official like, I guess the official territories of the throne. Why does he keep going? Oh, because he's in King's Landing. Right. Brimline, is your family here? Yes, my Hand of the King. I'll make him Lord of Mantarisum. Can take over that. I'll make you like the High Lord or something like that. Hammer, I'll make you a. I might make the Hammers Lords actually. You haven't done. Okay, not too bad. That's fine. I guess you're Dornish, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I run the risk of someone else inheriting that, which could be a problem. A problem I don't really want to deal with. Ah, Quaidar. You've been loyal to me for a while, actually, so you should probably be given some land. I may lose some of these people under my direct realm, but I'm not. It's not too bad. Yeah, I run the risk of that land going over to them. Which is a problem, because you never know, people die of all sorts of crap in the medieval periods. So, who knows? Let's give you some land. Alright, see Christmas music again. City of Anagaria. Let's give you that to. Give it to my friend actually, Gunther. Where is he? Gunther. As you know, I'll give this to Garios. because he can bugger off. And no, he'll still be under my court though, won't he? Whatever. It might not let me actually. Oh no, it will actually. I'll make him master of that, as opposed to being a septon nowadays. Then we give it to Brimline, my hand of the king, who is pretty good. Quaidar, not too fussed really. I love his music. It's probably better to give it to you, really. Piper, or should I give it to... No, Piper, yeah. I love this. Glorious. Playing this game and listening to that music is just good fun. 55? 55? You guys aren't. Yeah, probably not the guy who hates my guts. It's not a good thing to do. Food taster, somebody who loves me. So, my friend Gunther. Architect to be my hand of the king. Yeah, Meiji. Master of all elephants. I think Lord Sorafo can do that. Oh, I should have probably given him a little title, shouldn't I? But I don't think it lets me because of the... Yeah, it might not have let me actually because he's under the military order thing. Oh, and colonize Borash. Oh, they lost it. They have. Yes, please. I will colonize that. Thank you, Rich. And there goes all my money. Oh my god. That's annoying. Oh, I can give it to... Yeah, I'll give it to that guy so he can get out of my court then. Alright, I'm going to quickly pause a minute and go do some stuff, and I shall return to you shortly. Go to the temple, and I'm going to make this guy give him that city. Yes, there we go. Wow! Then that way, that can be the official base of operations of the Fiery Hand. So there you go. I'm going to quickly go pause now and do some stuff, and I shall return. And I will continue to do... Oh, I just quickly wrap it off. So the other campaign, so the Mount and Blade thing is going to kick off at some point. But I wanted to do a character vote. The Force Unleashed is going to happen probably on the Christmas special days. And the other two series will continue. It will be the Lord of the Rings, War in the North, and the Battle on Earth Angmar campaign. The Lord of the Rings War in the North will be a marathon series. So there'll be other Lord of the Rings games to cover afterwards, including mods that are conversion mods, I guess. And also, not like the Total War Hearthstone 4, because that's just a separate thing. Mount and Blade, though, you might maybe see, but we'll see if they win that vote. And Battle on Earth will be a marathon series as well. So there'll be other Battle on Earth stuff coming on the channel, such as like I'll save just in case. Such as the two campaigns who can finish to go on after Angmar, which is a good campaign for number 1 and evil campaign for number 2. And any other mods of campaigns that release, I will cover as well. And that's the plan. But anyway, I'll pause quickly and I should come back and discuss the Total War campaigns that are coming and what you will see over Christmas and the other two that will happen as well. I don't know why I've saved it 4 times, but there you go. And then we'll come back and do some more conquering stuff. I'm waiting for a bloodline to appear, but I don't know if it does or not, but I guess we'll keep our eye out for that. And we are back, so let's continue. So, we can create the High Lordship. I probably won't for now, because there's no point. Yeah, that's fine. So that's good. That's our realm sorted. We can afford to get another colony, which would be in Astapor, which are still colonies. So yeah, they are our de jure land. We should nab them really, but I'm tempted not to because these are also colonies, and they could easily fall. I don't really have the Demnesi size to manage the colonies myself. Although this one actually might be okay. This used to be a colony, didn't it? No, I think they must have colonized it properly. But yeah, I think I'll leave that for now and maybe we're getting, maybe canon wise, like for this series, we might nab that at the end. But I think, but I need to keep hold these provinces directly, and I'm probably gonna grab Tenaria, which is also a colony. So there's that, and Borash is ours now, which saves us having to fight them. And yeah, we're gonna grab. I think I'm gonna go declare war with Volantis, which is pretty be. I think I'll let the time flow through for now, and I'll make another commander. Shame we don't have any Dragon Rise, isn't it really? But see if we can get any that are just generally good at martial. The one of the chief generals of the Sunset Empire. I'll take him. Thank you very much. I'll take Moribald. He's really good, actually. Formidable fighter. He'd make a good Kingsguard where we recruiting for that. I don't need a wildling. I'll take a Stone Tree, Ironborn. And one of these Aztec guys. We'll take them. I can enslave the natives. Raise local noble. Grant local nobles economy. I know, because I'm keeping that. Oh, that's something you can do. That's interesting. I can enslave the natives. I'm not really bothered about that too much. Because I'm not really a... I don't know. One is true, but yeah, we're not really any of that. So... I'm not really bothered. I could enslave them, but then... I mean, yeah. It's probably not a good idea. It just causes trouble already, isn't it? Go out. And these guys are going to just release from my dungeon. Goodbye. See you later. Start doing that now. Because we're now the king. But yeah, we're not the head of the house. Daeron is still king, as he is in charge of Westeros, which has about 500,000 men. So naturally, he's going to be in charge. And she had the kid. Nice. That probably... I could really marry... Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. Sorry, Valyrian, but... and what I will do is cancel the betrothal on that. And marry Daeron off to the Valyrian girl. Do that. And then we're going to marry Denara. I suppose if the king has a kid, we can always swap it around, but... Valyrian can marry... I forgot this one stupid thing. The AI, for some reason, hates marriage with infidels. They hate it. Jesus. Alright, there goes that plan, I guess. It's gonna be a pain. Why is the AI so, like... They hate other, like, religion. If you're another religion, you're just like, you've committed a great sin, and they must slaughter you. Yeah, that's annoying. This is really annoying. Yeah, it's the only thing with that is that everybody hates you if you're a different religion. It's just, ugh, it's just such a bad thing. Gotta marry her, I think. That's fine. Okay, cool. Right, let's continue on. We'll just go forward in time a bit. Get some people to join our court. You've arrived. Excellent. You're in hiding for some reason, but I can just tell you to come out of that, surely. Yeah. No, no one to marry that. Yep, that's cool. I can join my court. And eventually we'll convert them all to the rightful faith. Bodyguard. Anyone that's 50... 95, you're pretty good. Let's have a look. Bellicor, you're rather... you're better than some, actually. Valyrian, you're 90. 85. 55. Who the hell is 50? No, 55. Should we see if we can get someone better? You're 95. I take you. That woman's actually better than... He's got gonorrhea, but that will soon pass. No, you're 70 actually. You actually... Yeah, because you got the brave trait, which is a really good trait to have. Anyone else coming to my court? What's my... What you got to? You're doing that. That's fine. Crack on with that. Right. Rename Morano. Swap you over to this guy, who's much better. Area my wife. I don't really want her getting herself killed in battle or anything like that. Sorrow is good, but he's not as good as compared to some of these commanders, so let's swap him over. Right, you are 70, 50, 55, 55, 65, 70, 75. 110, yeah, I'll take you. You are 85, 50. Yeah. Compared to some people, you're not the best. Let's give it to this old age. It's a bit of a pain. We'll take you. Probably not ready to get Janara killed, but then she is a good fighter, so actually I'm tempted to leave her there. And hopefully she doesn't die, but you never know. There you go, decent people. That pretty much sets us up, really. Should we hold a tourney, actually? Oh no, we don't really have any gold. It's amazing how my money's been burnt through me already. We haven't even really done a lot. But I can raise 29,000 men, so I'm pretty good. So our stuff is replenished pretty quickly, which is good. I thought it would take longer than that, actually. Yeah, we can apparently... That's odd. Why can we raise so many men? When the game stops lagging as well. This is one of the things that's annoying. When you get to another month, it takes about 50 billion years for you to, like, do anything. I don't know why it's so annoying. And we get 42,000 men. How the hell have we got when half of those garrisons aren't even... What? Alright, I'll take it. That's fine, alright. Yeah, I won't give myself any more money because we've done the colony, so that's pretty fine. But yeah, we should probably declare war on Volantis, I think. And I'm going to do that for this episode. And then I think next episode we just do the rest of the 3 cities, and that will hopefully bring us into the Valyrian Empire time. To claim... Will that only just give me that? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, it's basically Teleria I want, really. Valyrian subjugation. Subject to 3 cities. Volantis, subjugation. Oh no, it's just subjugation. Okay. Yeah, we should probably do the North Valyria thing. Well, we have 42,000 men, which is just a bit of a surprise, I must confess. Say that. Send the king to grab command of this. He's got the big dragon. You guys can swing around, hit Volantis. You guys can gather us some more. Just gather around, that's fine. Let's see if anyone else joins in, I suppose. I won't call Daeron and everybody in yet, because I think we can probably handle it, to be honest. Because we've got, our men have just, like, replenished very quickly, which is kind of slightly broken, I think. But there you go. Observe and start at night. You've begun to sense some irregular movements. You'll also notice that some stars seem to appear and disappear at odd times. You study some more. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I want to try and record longer than an hour just to make sure we can get this series done before New Year's. Ideally. I know when it's lagging like this every 5 seconds is not very handy. You guys can swing around there. Maybe you guys, one of you guys can go to Teleria and one can go to Volantis, I'm guessing. That's fine. I'm going to send the king straight to Little Valyria. We're going to besiege that immediately at once. How many men has he got? 40k. So he's got about the same amount of men we do. Oh, wow. That's quite an army there. Alright. We need to be careful here, because the king's got to deal with the army that's going to be... It seems they're going for that, actually. Let's get the best of the best commanders and go take Valyria. You guys can take command here. Go hold Draconis. You guys swing around the ships. Can be led by my rival. That's going to be bad. Let's not do that. Because he could easily just turn against me. Well, he can't, but because I've been playing this game for years. But in my head canon, he might turn against us. But we've got 100 gold. We're making loads of money again. Seems when you're really powerful, you get... When you're king, you become... Yeah, get loads and loads of cash already. Oh, and it's lagging again because we got to the first... Yeah, every time we hit the next month, it lags like hard. Nothing happens. I can't click on anything. I just have to wait peacefully. Until something happens. I must confess, it's really annoying. Right, take that fully to come down here. And the colony's failed. Oh, alright, okay. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but alright. It's just completely lost then. And it's ended, yeah. Inclusively, oh, for God's sake. That's annoying. I forgot that if I besiege it, it probably would end the war. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself some gold. Oh, I'm just going to do the... No, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not really fussed. Can we not take it because we're not in range? Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Back to Valyria. God's sake. Well, I guess we need to now... So we're going to have to take Volantene regardless, really. Well, that's a waste of time. Alright. Back on the boats. Back we go, I guess. God's sake. Ugh. And we can't get to it because that province blocks us off. Which is really annoying. But yeah, I suppose we'll have low gold. That's fine. I'll save that money up though, because I want to get the colonies. I suppose I could just nab Astapor and all that jazz, but I don't really want to. I'll keep up. I think I might just save the money. I might maybe use for mercenaries if we're desperate, but the fact that we got that many men that quickly is just a bit of a surprise to me, I must confess. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. So I think we probably is just a good shout to go straight for Volantis to the Dragon Conquest. So I think that's what we do for the next episode. We do Dragon Conquest of all the 3 cities and anyone else that's in the area. And then that way we'll just become... I won't do all this, Giskark or whatnot, because I can't be bothered. There's a chance if we do the we're going to be doing the Targaryen thing. So eventually when we play as Daenerys, which will be miles off, it might take a while till we get there. But we'll probably conquer all this with Daenerys anyway, so I'm not really fussed. So that's the problem for later on. But I would like to conquer the 3 cities, which I suppose we may be doing later on with Aegon the Conqueror, but I want to do the Valyrian Empire thing. And that's because I'm going to do the Aegon the Conqueror thing twice. I'm going to do the Valyrian Empire thing, and we're also going to do the Westeros thing as well. So, yeah. What I will discuss though before I leave you off is the new Total War campaigns that you will see in the coming days on Christmas Eve, New Year's Day. Well, you'll see it on the... I've mentioned them before. The 5 days that I've mentioned. So, you'll see those. So, that'd be quite good. Obviously, at the moment, the Attila one has kicked off, which has been quite enjoyable. Some decent views, not too bad. Not amazing views. Like, I prefer to like have a couple thousand, really. But it might grow in time to that anyway. But, yeah, I'm just... the last, episode I made, which was on the Can series, which I was going to do ages ago, got about 140 views and, nothing. So I just ended it. And right now, we're currently sitting at 120. So hopefully that improves. I'm not going to end the series if it doesn't get any better view-wise, but I'm going to plow on anyway, regardless. Oh, she's got grayscale, so she's going to die. I'm going to plow on the series regardless, despite if the views are going to be that low, then they're going to be that low. We'll just crack on and so be it. I'm going to continue. Oh, Theo's outlived his kid. Oh, Unwin just died. Eesh. But Jeremy is still the heir, though, so... Yeah, I think I saw that before. She's in charge. Derek's on a little quest. The king is seen peacefully as king in the Iron Throne. What the King's Guard is up to? What are they up to? They're currently in the dungeon, okay. Not doing too well, are they? Dragon-wise, Fire Lease was born in over there. Moonshadows now. Who's he owned by? Ah, the Emperor. Interesting. But he's died. And they've had a few elections since then. Not too much is happening over there. Kingsguard wise, what's going on with those guys? So he's in jail. Oh, whoops. Sebastian, some lowborn. Trevor Hunter, he's not too bad. So John Hagman is. So Aegon, Sir Flemont, and Sir Wyman. So nothing really. The AI doesn't really care. I think they tend to pick skill, but I don't think they tend to worry about who's in a noble house or anything like that. They're in a war against a tyranny, who's actually a tyrant. No, he's not being well loved, is he? His who's that? His uncle. His uncle is actually now currently the heir because he hasn't a kid. But had he married a Targaryen girl, I'm sure he would have been doing a lot better. So she's still married to the manly guy, the heir to the north. But yeah, I guess we'll see if she takes like the Belmore name, or the Manleys might take the Belmore name, or yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen there. I guess we'll find out. Lord Manley's not doing much. The wall is still in the hands of the Stark Lord. It's not the Night's Watch. And the king beyond the wall is currently Hybuk Tall Talker, who is about 3 years ago appeared as the 3 years ago. What I'm talking about. But yeah, so we begin our war against our enemies. So Lord Ilario will meet with his end. He's pretty blind though, so it's kind of useless, which is good. We take advantage of them while they're weak. There are some dragon rides in the free cities we need to watch out for, but hopefully we'll be okay. So yeah, we've got to fight Rogo Arosinus, which is a nice sigil actually. Roger, are they still alive? I have no idea. Is House Roger dead? No, they're still alive. They're just lesser lords. And the Prince of Tyrosh, who is not Prince, Lady Tysaria, who is the lady of the house. She rules over Tyrosh, and I probably won't bother fighting the bloody Stepstones. I'm gonna have to deal with all their peasant and pirate rebellions. There's a couple minor things like ruins here that we have to fight over. So I'll have to fight this guy. Got Magister Cosimo, who looks like he's from ET. So yeah, because his mother was from there. So they rule over that. Pentos is now a when they a kingdom not too long ago. Who was the house? What turned to a kingdom not too long ago? Was it no, not Bravos anymore. Wasn't Pentos a kingdom? Yeah, they were at one point. Yeah, king, yeah. But somehow something must have happened where they lost it and then became a republic again. Myrish now controls core. I might maybe invade. No, I'll probably invade Ibn. I might invade. Do I? Yeah, because it just connects the realm, doesn't it? So I'll probably invade the Queen of South and Umber as maybe not Umber. That's kind of far out. But I like to connect my realms there. Norvus will fight over, and whoever the hell is independent or not. We're having that. Yeah, having the defense of the tyranny war at the moment. Lorath will invade them and will pay a bit of justice to Bravosi for their rebellion independence war years ago, when they rebelled against they were escaped slaves and they rebelled against the Valyrian Empire and became their own nation. But they were like in secret and hiding up here, and eventually they sort of expanded out and get around. I'm guessing after like the Andor invasion and whatnot. But yeah, the Lord Galbert is still in charge of that. You got the Darklands up there. The Crabs rule over that. Viserys rules that. Brian Armenta is Lord of that. Married to a Blacktide. The Bruins rule over that. Because Osney kept deciding to leave. And he inherited it. Did he have any kids, Osney, actually? No, he didn't. No. The King still rules over this. Valyrian still controls that. Which will fall into the Crabs, the way it's going. Oh, he's taken over the High Lordship of this for some reason. What happened to the... Oh, he revoked it off the Kingswood family, so they've now been exiled. Yeah. A shame, because Lord Jorgen was a staunch loyalist to the crown, but he's now betrayed us, so there you go. But yeah. So yes, what's next on the card? So obviously that series, the Attila wants to carry on. I'm also going to be doing some... so the next series you're going to see that's going to be related to... because we've done a historical vote already. I'm going to bring you an Empire Total War series with the Road to Independence campaign as the United States. And that's going to go on either War of the 5 days. Not too sure yet. Whichever I record off today, I guess. So you'll see the US series will begin. But obviously the Road to Independence campaign will play first. And then we'll lead into the US thing. Which should be quite fun. And then we will, as well, go on to... we then do another fantasy. So we're doing the 2 historicals. So that's 2 historicals covered. And then we'll do the... I forget this is a thing, actually, message log, which is quite cool. Jason wants to fall in love. Yeah. Might have that on in future, actually, because it's kind of useful to know. Oh, I'll forge myself some armor while I'm here, actually. Nice. We'll take that. Which is good. I'd like to get a Valyrian steel sword, but I'm not too fussed. But I have plenty of time to do that. That and House Celtigar already has their own Valyrian steel axe or weapon. I think a sword's cooler, but that's just me. No, for a second I thought it was gone. I was like, where's it gone? No, it's still there. Passed down from Bartimus to Clement to Daemon, all the way down to Aegon to Viserys. Then down to Daeron. Sadly, he's become a bit of a coward, which is annoying, but they always like messes with the traits. But then sometimes it just happens, like you can end up that way. No, I'm not going to enslave the natives. I'm going to resist my urge to do that. So the next fantasy campaigns for Total War are going to be as followed. So I'm going to bring you a Fellowship campaign because I have done one of those before, but I wanted to do it. I want to do the same sort of thing, but a little bit different. I want to do the Fellowship campaign, but instead of just wrapping it up when we, do the whole dropping the ring into Mount Doom, I want to actually continue it and basically fight all the enemies of us and just basically wipe them out. I don't know if I'm going to test it because I haven't yet, but the Diplomat, I'm going to see if I can give a region to my allies, but I don't know how the Diplomat, I don't know if there's a Diplomat system in place for the Fellowship campaign for Further Total War, so that's going to happen. So that's going to be, and also because of the Fellowship, I don't know, it just feels Christmassy to do a Lord of the Rings thing around this time of year. So I thought, yeah, do you know what, we'll crack on with it. Also, a few of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit films did come out in the December time, and also the War of the Rohirrim has come out in. Has it already come out now? I can't remember. I think that's come out in December as well. So I need to watch that, but I'm not free this weekend. I'm at work a weekend, so a weekend afterwards I am off. So I'll probably go see it then if we have time. Or watch it when it comes onto Sky Movies or whatever, some other streaming service. I'd like to go see it in the cinema though, because it's Lord of the Rings. I have to. It's my. I've got to do it. So I like to, but let's say. What was I going to say? So yes, and the next series is going to be decided by a poll. So I'm going to be doing like a fantasy Total War poll. I've got some ideas cooking. I won't go through them now. We'll be here all day. I want to wrap this up and get on to recording some other stuff and probably have dinner in a minute. Actually, that's a bit early. Too early. Usually wait till about 6-7 o'clock to have dinner. It's currently 5:30, so I'll probably wait more for another hour or so. Enough time to fit in another episode of something or other. But anyway, so we'll do a poll between the Fantasy Total War campaigns. The historical one's already done, so we'll do a Fantasy Total War vote between 4 polls, each with 4 options. So we're going to have DAC as an option. I'll take Third Age off as we're doing Third Age anyway. So I'll take that off the list and some other minor ones that I sort of squeezed in on there when I was originally doing a Lord of the Rings only vote. But I thought, nah, actually, you know what? Let's just open it up to all sorts of fantasy stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if DAC wins because Divide and Conquer is a rather popular mod, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, well, I guess we'll find out. But yes, and you've got the other vote between the Ck2 mods, and you've got the other campaign you got the other votes between the Mountain Blade and Hot Divine 4 stuff. And that's it, really. That's all you're going to see. I might maybe do a poll. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I might do a poll maybe between like 4 historical battles. It was a while ago since we did the last polls, but I might just do whatever I want to, really. With the historical battle series and the mod previews, that's sort of going to be like optional campaigns. Optional videos that I'm going to make if I have time. So see how busy I am. I know most people around this time of year are sort of having Christmas breaks and whatnot. But I don't tend to really have Christmas breaks for YouTube. I never have. Unless I've been particularly, I don't know, really, really, really busy or tied down, or I might be away or something like that, then maybe I might do it. But I never tend to usually have Christmas breaks around this time of year. For YouTube anyway. Obviously at work, but I used to go to school, but when I'm at work, never really had Christmas as a time off, like I'm off for like 2 weeks or anything like that. And the nature of my job is very much a job that involves Christmas time is handy. It's basically a very important business thing for our job, for my job anyway. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, so I never really take YouTube breaks. Really, I never have, because and my reasoning behind that, for those interested, this might be completely irrelevant to you all, but my reasoning is because a lot of YouTube is me, because I don't tend to play games my own time. Most of it is for recording, it's for YouTube. So, why would I take 2 weeks from doing what I'm enjoying to do? Like, I'm not playing anything for a while, I'd be bored. So, and sometimes I am pretty damn busy, and I don't have time to, do stuff. So yeah, that's sort of the reason why I don't tend to take a YouTube break. Because, I would beat the High Towers, that's not bad. But, yeah. Viserys the Scarred ruled for 105 years. I don't think that's quite right. Oh dear. And Daeron Diplomat, 8 years. And King Arthur, 5 years, yeah. The game doesn't quite understand, I don't know, maybe it works for Iron Man mode, but I just think it's broken for, Ck2, I don't know why. There you go. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's all for now, and I hope you have enjoyed, and probably you'll see the probably the final episode on probably after the 3 days of upload. So you'll see a video for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day, so stay tuned for that. You'll see some videos in between that, probably the last episode of this, and depending on how much time I have when I'm recording the Crusader Kings 2 new campaigns, the Targaryen Dynasty and the either the Arryn or the Blackwater one, then I'll see how much time I have to fit in either the creation of those series or with maybe some other campaigns. So maybe I might squeeze in another episode of. But no, probably what I will do is go through the ones I haven't done in a while. So I'll probably do Battle for the Earth episode. I haven't done that in a while, and then I'll do War of the North, and then maybe the Attila thing, and then eventually we'll have it in some sort of order where I record when I have the time, but I then upload it when I can upload it, basically. So the idea behind that is that I'm going to post a video. I might record a set of videos and then render them overnight and then upload them on the days, or maybe not on the days, but upload them the day before. So basically have one day where I record, another day overnight when I render things, and then another day where I spend that time uploading, setting up the thumbnails, doing a bit of admin work, and then I upload on. So maybe when I come for the next day, I tend to upload them as soon as I'm awake. So what you probably will see when this video, you'll notice the last couple of videos I did with the first episode of the Attila campaign and the Ck2 one. I just basically sat down and just uploaded it. I woke up in the morning and just like, you know what, I'm just gonna post it now. So I post it in the morning. So as soon as I'm awake, I'll post a video. So you might be able to see what time I'm awake as well. But anyway, that's all for now then. Hope you have enjoyed. And I shall see you all for the free series that will kick off on the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. So you'll probably see. I'm not quite sure which order. I'm going to probably take a moment after this and have a break and have a quick drink and watch some stuff on YouTube. And I'll decide what I record next. So you'll see one of 3, and it will happen over those 3 days. So Star Wars: The Force Unleashed episode 1, you'll see that first episode. You'll see a first episode of the Fellowship campaign, and you'll see a first episode of the Road to Independence and the United States campaign. So there you go. But that's all for now then. I hope you have enjoyed. Until we speak again, dear friends. And I shall wish you all, well, not yet, but I wish you all a lovely time on those 3 days anyway. Obviously, I'll do my own little Christmas. I'll probably will do like a little Christmas announcement on the actual day off. Yeah, I'll do an actual probably like a little community post. Might be tied in with like a little I might tie in with a vote, or I might just do it my own thing and then just post that alongside the vote later down the line. Because also you might notice that the votes that I'm doing are going to be about 12:30 in the day. That might vary because it might be a case of if it's like a poll where I'm doing the poll video, it might vary. But poll videos aren't really that popular, so I'm not really fussed on making them. I'll just just keep an eye on my community tab and I'll pop up something there. And instead of making a video about it, because I just think that's just a waste of time. And but yeah, there might be a few like vote videos for the new stuff, so it might be hard to find for country vote. There might be a Mount and Blade sort of character slash maybe country or character, I'm not quite sure. Character scenario vote, I guess. There'll be a vote between the faction, it depends. There'll be a faction vote or a mod vote for the the Fantasy Total War stuff, and then there'll be a Ck2 Dynasty thing for the Ck2 mod vote, wherever that is. But that's all for now then. Navine then, Permanent Mernain, and farewell.